Morning, everybody. This morning's devotional text is from Matthew chapter 22. We're beginning at verse 23 and taking it to the end of the chapter. There are three separate events that unfold in these verses, and each one of them has Jewish leaders attempting to discredit Jesus by asking him tricky questions. And in each of the three examples, Jesus is able to peel back the superficial layer of their question and dive at the deeper truth that lies behind them, and ultimately is consistent in revealing the kingdom of God to those who are listening. This, of course, discourages those religious leaders and will contribute to their resentment and ultimate desire to take Jesus all the way to the cross. I want to focus on just one of those exchanges. It begins at verse 34, when one of the Pharisees, an expert in the law, it says, goes to Jesus and asks him, which is the greatest commandment? And Jesus says this. Jesus replied, you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. A second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law and all the demands of the prophets are based on these two commandments. I'd like to point out a couple of things really quick. He is quoting Deuteronomy, where it says, love God with all your heart, all your soul, all your strength. He replaced strength with mind. Jesus is reminding us that our relationship with God has got to engage our entire identity. And we have to be thinking about it. This is nothing that we do mistakenly. We stay focused. Another thing that's in this is Matthew's formulation of this story, because the story also occurs in Mark and Luke. He includes this last line: the entire law and the demands of the prophets are based on these two commands. He says that, and it reflects us or pushes us back towards the very beginning of his ministry. In chapter 5 at verse 17, Jesus, at the Sermon on the Mount, right after he'd given the Beatitudes, said this: don't misunderstand why I have come. I did not come to abolish the law of Moses or the writings of the prophets. No, I came to accomplish their purpose. Jesus' point is that all of the laws, all of his teachings, everything comes together to present a foundation of faith. And that foundational piece is God's love. And we're supposed to be sharing that love with others. I have one more thought I want to share with you. It's from Galatians chapter 5, verse 14. The Apostle Paul writes this: for the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Now think about that for a minute. The Apostle Paul has taken kind of the next step. Love your neighbor as yourself. He said nothing about God in that. Now his audience are Christians, and so it's presupposed that we love God already. The truth is, it's not supposed to be about a command. If we are followers of Jesus Christ, if we believe in the presence of God, then our love should come naturally. It shouldn't require a command. It is what we are. And then the command is, well, love your neighbor as yourself. That's just asking us to live into the consequence of that love and recognize that everyone around us is a child created by God. And when we love them, we demonstrate our love for him. This is the foundation of our faith: love. So go out and love others. And in that love, you will see lives changed and transformed to include your own. Have a great day, everybody. If these devotional videos are helpful to you, subscribe to our channel and click the notification button so you know when we post a new video. And of course, please share them with others.